Good. How you doing?
Good. Just what was your assessment of the overall defensive performance?
I mean, we was going into the game with violent intentions. Like that was the whole mindset. Like, we didn't really care about their stadium and their fans, and how they bring the crowd to the game. We didn't really care about that. We cared about us playing as a whole unit, going out there and smashing people in the face.
That breakup that you had on their first possession to hold them to a field goal. Yeah. How big was that in setting the tone for the defense and kind of keeping them out of the end zone on that first drive?
It was definitely big, you know what I mean? And it all goes back to just watching film, knowing, Kyrie Lacey and all those guys, what routes do they do down there in the red zone and on the goal line. So, I mean, big stop for the team, and, it's just 3-0 so we get off the field.
Walk us through the strip sack there after offense gets stopped on fourth down. Seemed like that recaptured the energy of the game.
Yeah, so we made like a backer check, and, I went to go blitz, and I went to go get Garrett, to the ground and got the strip sack. I didn't even know the ball came out.
Do you guys kind of after a fourth down stop where the momentum could change, do you guys kind of put an extra emphasis on making a play or making a statement on when you get back on the field after the defensive stop like that?
Every time we get on the field, there's always emphasis of let's have a 3-and-out or let's get a turnover. Whatever we can do to get a 3-and-out or a turnover. But at the end of the day, every play, we play like it's 1-0, and we play like it's our last play.
This is a pretty explosive offense coming into this game. What do you guys feel like was the key to slowing them down?
Stopping them. Simple. Getting those guys off balance, and mainly getting the quarterback off balance. And like I said, playing with violent intentions.
How did it feel for you and the team to empty the stadium early?
Say it again?
How did it feel for you and the team to empty the stadium early?
Oh, that was one of our goals before the game. So, it was definitely great. Definitely.
How tough was the environment that you guys faced? I mean, just with the rain and stuff, how much did you guys prepare for that?
It wasn't tough at all. Ain't nothing tough like that to us, honestly. People don't really know, but we feed into that. We love that. That's what brings us energy too. When we go on away games, it's us versus everybody. So when we got that mindset, we making sure that we do our job and execute the best, so we can come out with a victory.
This is back-to-back, pretty much complete performances from you guys. Do you think you guys are clicking at your full potential?
Definitely. I think we still got more work to do. A lot of people don't really know that yet, but we got a lot of more work to do, and we're just going to keep on going from there.
13 points allowed in the last two games. What's been the secret to really the defense's success over the last couple of games?
Really just get on the field, do our job, and make sure we get out the field so our offense can score.
Sorry if you've been asked this prior. Gary Nussmeier has a reputation for coming in as kind of like a gunslinging quarterback, risk-taking guy. Is that kind of what you guys saw on film and something that you're like, yeah, this is something that we can exploit?
Definitely, yeah. We see it on film. He can get good read. Once he rolls onto the right and throw off his back foot, he does a pretty good job of that. But tonight, our whole emphasis was to get him off balance, get him off his game, so we can execute better.
So in the past 3 weeks, with the amount of defensive success that you guys have had, I mean, is there a little bit more juice when it comes to defensive game planning? Like a little bit more fire. This is something we've proved before. This is something we can do again.
It was always juice, within the players and the coaches.
Can you walk us through the strip sack you had?
So basically, it was a blitz that I went on, and we made a backer check. I went to go get him. I thought that the center was going to block me, so I just kept going. He rolled out. I sacked him, and I told somebody else I didn't even know he fumbled the ball. If I knew, I would have went to go grab it, though, but I didn't know.
You go against a guy like Jalen Milroe in practice all the time. The last 2 weeks specifically, did you feel like he had a little extra juice in his legs, and did you expect a performance like this tonight?
That's J Mill, man. That's what he do. If you know, you know. That's just what he do.
There was a loud contingent of Alabama fans in that end zone post-game. You guys were kind of having a party in the end zone.
Yeah.
How cool was it to see that level of travel from your fan base?
It was good. I just want to thank all the fans, the whole fan base, even the fans back in Tuscaloosa. And this what we come here. This is what we come to school here for. And have a dedicated fan base like this to cheer on for us. And to celebrate with them. After a great victory.
At what point did you realize that a lot of the LSU home crowd was gone? At what point did you realize that a lot of the home crowd was kind of gone?
I think after the offense scored touchdown going into 28, I forgot. But I started seeing it once we got off defense. I started seeing it. I was like, yeah, that's what we wanted.
But is that kind of a point of pride? You're like, yeah, we did this for them.
That's our goal. So at the end of the day, And if we make that our goal, you know, we keep advancing to that, you know, next week and this week.
What was your perspective on Deontay Lawson's interception in the fourth quarter?
Say again?
D-Law's interception in the third quarter. What was your perspective on that?
So, I mean, he picked that ball off in practice like a few times. So I knew once that run was happening, I knew that he was going to pick the ball off. But honestly, like when I turned around, I really couldn't believe he picked the ball. You know, I'm really extremely proud of my brother, man, you know, and I just love playing with him.
How did Austin Mack help you guys in preparation for next month?
Austin Mack does a great job. You know, that's one of those guys who, you know, who stay after practice, who make sure they get their work done. You know, who puts a lot more time into the program.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Jeff.